Hey guys, dark secret is out too. Powerful group exposes Nigerian army and others. Reveals how they are aiding jihadists to slaughter Christians in Nigeria. And this is where the confusion is. How could people who's supposed to protect the masses are now the people killing them? Is it making sense? And for what? Well, let's hit the news and get the full details. But before then, guys, if you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you once again. The International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law, Intersociety, a human rights group, has condemned the renewed killing of Christians across the country by Fulani jihadists. While security agencies watch without action, the group said that the massacre of residents of Plateau communities, including children and women on Christmas Eve, was unacceptable and warned that the continued slaughter of defenseless citizens and Christian communities would deepen hatred and lead to the eventual collapse of the country. According to the Plateau State Command of the Nigerian Police Force, at least 87 people were killed and 221 houses were completely burnt down by gunmen who attacked 15 communities in Bokos and Burukin Ladi local government areas of the state. The command spokesperson, Alfred Alabo, said that the attackers also touched 8 vehicles during the rampage. In a statement signed by its board of principal officers, Emeka and Chidima, Intersociety urged the Nigerian government and its security forces to ensure the security and safety of the people by the people and for the people in accordance with their sworn duties. The group accused the federal and sub-national state governments of politically sanctioning the killings, the adoptions, and disappearances that had been taking place in various parts of the country. It also appealed to the security agencies to shun the divisive and discriminatory tendencies, partisanship, class criminalization, ethnic profiling, and forced labeling in order to save the country, which he said was already on the path of destruction. The Intersociety reiterated its previous calls for the dissolution of the Christian Association of Nigeria and the establishment of a new, stronger Central Christian Association that would be able to defend the Christian faith and protect the Christian faithful, worship centers, and their properties across the country. The group cited local authorities and the Voice of America as saying that the death toll has now risen to at least 160, with over 300 injured. No fewer than 20 communities attacked and 221 houses burned down, on one totally destroyed in Bokos alone. Intersociety also attributed the latest carnage to the collaboration of Fulani jihadists, the jihadist Fulani herdsmen, and jihadist Fulani bandits, and complicit security chiefs and operatives, especially the operatives of the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Police Force, and the Department of State Service DSS. The statement reads in parts: the most recent atrocities, according to the Intersociety, are clearly orchestrated by Fulani jihadists, including both jihadist Fulani herdsmen and the jihadist Fulani bandits. The organization also points fingers at colluding security chiefs and operatives, especially those within the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Police Force, and the Department of State Service DSS. Despite being the second most heavily fortified city in northern Nigeria, right after Kaduna, Jos and its surroundings are shockingly exposed and vulnerable for Christians and other non-Muslims. This applies to the skilled places of worship, lands and dwellings. The military intelligence and police facilities, along with their handlers and commanders, seem unable to protect the city and its inhabitants. Kaduna, Plateau, and Benue State have reached a dangerous level of insecurity of Christians and non-Muslims. The Fulani jihadists invade Christian communities recklessly, slaughtering citizens without challenge. Even with early warnings to the deployed security force, these jihadists continued to carry out their attacks, killing defenseless Christians and destroying their properties with impunity, as there is no resistance from any security quarters. Meanwhile, the socio-cultural group alleged that is Mieti Allah alleged that Fulani communities was also attacked on the same day by gunmen. It's added that their cattle were rescued and almost 130 houses were razed and destroyed. Okay, the statement partly reads, "We have been hearing a series of accusations that the Fulani were behind the attacks on 24th December that led to the death of residents in Bukos and Burkin Ladi. We made bold to say what has been happening is an outright act of criminality by unpatriotic Nigerians that are bent on perpetrating criminality. About 130 houses were burnt and demolished." Mamba further stated that the Fulani community is committed to ensuring everlasting peace in the state by collaborating with security agencies to identify criminal elements fueling ethno-religious crisis in the state. Well, this statement did not really go down well with majority of Nigerians who have, reacted to this. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.